Hey, listen. I'm going to teach you how to serve a curveball in volleyball, okay? Your curveball, if you're right-handed, it's going to actually curve it's going to go from the right to the left, okay? When you toss that ball up, you got to have it spin as fast as you can, okay? And when you serve it, you got to hit it overhand, almost like a karate chop, but you're hitting it on like a quarter of the ball. What's going to happen is going to put that ball into a spin, even faster than it's going, but it's going to be going straight. And somewhere when it gets over that net, it's going to break off to the left, okay? So the people on the left-hand side see it going to the right, and then it breaks off, and it messes everybody up. I'll do it right the first time. Alright. See how that ball's going straight for a minute, and then it broke off to the left? To your right. Same thing. Alright. The other thing is when it's got that spin on it like that, when they go to bump it, it keeps spinning backwards, okay? And you can do it hard or slow, whatever you want to do. You see how that ball went? It started over here over the sharks, and then broke over to one spot. People that are watching it don't realize it's curving on them, okay? Alright, they stop watching the ball because they see me hit it this way, and then that ball breaks over here, okay? And it's got a spin on it, so when they get down to bump it, what does it do off their arms? It keeps spinning and shoots off a different way, okay? You got shot underhand serve. Shot underhand serve, I'm going to serve right to you. Most of the time, it don't even look like it's going to make it over the net, so people stop. That was too much of a shot. That ball didn't even look like it was going to make it over the net, and it had a little break to it. There's a knuckle serve you can serve. I ain't served this in a while, so but when you hit that ball, you got to hit and kind of stop. That didn't knuckle as good as I thought. See how that ball sitting there and breaking down? If you toss that ball up high and put a little English forward, you should drop it right over the net. If you can sit there and master these little serves in volleyball, and you can sit, it's no different than pitching a baseball or softball. You sit there, and when you come up to the line to serve, you can either sit there and do your spinning serve and chop it, and throw a curveball in there. You can sit there and slow it down. Chop the ball where it just comes up and don't even look like it's making it over the net. And there's another good serve, which is like the point towards the ceiling. See how the ceiling is up there? You serve that ball, the higher it goes on younger teams, the more time they have to look at it, the more chance they're gonna mess up, okay? So when you go up, it's no different than a pitcher. He comes up there, he got a 2-finger fastball. He comes up there and he pushes that ball and he gets him a strike. And he comes up there and decides that he's gonna throw a changeup right off the get-go because the guy's figured out his fastball, not really that fast. So he comes over and he comes over with all the power like he has to, but he slows the pitch down and that ball sits there. And it looks like the fastball, but it's going super slow. And then the guy up there that realized, hey, I can hit this, he double clutches his bat, he pulls up, and when he swings, the ball's fast. I mean, he's over swung, and that ball just kind of drifts on through, okay? No different. Volleyball is no different from baseball or softball. You got to have some kind of strategy going in there. If you got to sit there and serve the same serve over and over again, they're going to figure it out on the other side. That's why you should have an overhand serve and underhand serve. Once they figured out the overhand serve, you sit there, woo, drop them a little blooper in there. They overcompensate for it because they've been using it for that ball coming in fast, coming in fast, coming in fast. And now they got to sit there and they got the slow ball coming in. So they run up, follow what they need to. And then what happens when you push your hands up there to bump like this? Where's that ball going?
Behind you.
It's going behind me. So I go to bump it like that ball goes behind me, okay? Or they sidestep it. What happens when they sidestep a lot of times?
It shoots right off their arm.
It shoots right off their arm and goes where they don't want it, okay? You bump them, basic volleyball, you get down, you bump that ball where you want to go, you point your body. So if you're pointing here and you go to bump that ball, where's it going?
That way.
Out of bounds, probably, right? Especially if the angle's right. You might get it up there where they can get it, but basic volleyball is get down there, do what you got to do. Stand behind me so you can watch the curve. I'm going to hit down this line. My ball's going to curve and go to the right. My bad, I missed it. I've been a point for that one. Going over there didn't curve as much as I wanted it to, but I did make a basket down at the end.
Good job.
All right, I'm going to hit it one more time. I'm going to break it off into one spot. See how much that ball curved? It went from here, as soon as it got over net, it took a hard, sharp turn and it broke 20 feet to the left. These are stuff that you need to be able to do when you get up in games. You need to get that game in there. You sit there and you got 3 or 4 different serves. You can serve to somebody, they can't never figure you out. You know how when I watch teams, I can tell you what the person's doing, overhand, underhand, and where they hit in front or back. You know how I do that?
Because like if they make it over or if they don't.
Yeah, but I watch them, right? Normally when they got a player coming up, I can tell them if they're, I tell you if they're an underhand or overhand server, right? Because I watch them. I can tell you where it's going to fall at, probably about where they're going to serve to, because everybody has about the same kind of serve, all right? They got an underhand serve, that's why we hit our spots, right? We got our numbers that we hit. I call them out, y'all hit them, we're hitting the weak spots there, right? So you sit there and you practice that in practice like we do, it helps us out, right? It takes a good team and we start tearing them down, right? All right. Same thing with a different serve. If you can come up with an underhand serve, an overhand serve, and that little sidearm serve thing, and they don't never know what you're coming, you're like a baseball pitcher that's got like 5 different pitches. All right, you're like a softball pitcher that's got a knuckleball, you got a curveball, you got a fastball, you got a changeup, which is slow, right? Same thing in volleyball. You use that strategy and you beat better teams, okay? Because they don't understand that. They don't understand that girl just stopped playing because she thinks it's going down to the 5 spot and it actually breaks over to 1 spot. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we practice this and we get good, and then you got all kind of serves you can use, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Joe Bishop, Bishop Backward Survival. If you ain't practicing your skills when it comes time to use them, you won't have them.